Hi everyone, welcome to the Football Analyst. This is Sandbox Player presenting to you Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Aston Villa. This game is going to be played at the Molineux, that's the home ground of Wolves, and they would be looking out to create an impact on today's game. But before we go ahead, let's take a look at the injury concerns that both the teams have and which players could create an impact on the game, or the absence of the player that could create a negative impact on the game. So moving out to the injuries, guys, we have Raul Jimenez and Johnny Crastro missing out for Wolves. Well, we've seen the impact Raul Jimenez could create, what his absence is creating at the moment. Wolves have dried up. They've lost 4-0 last game to Liverpool, and the absence of Diego Jota has created a huge impact on the team. There's a lot of gap to be filled for them. For Aston Villa, we have John Engels, Gilbert, Ross Barkley, Tom Heaton, Wesley, Keenan Davis and Courtney House missing. Now Ross Barkley is an impact player for the team. Remember guys, he's out of this game. So you need to look at that aspect also. What his absence would, what impact his absence would create. Now, is Aston Villa going to make a game plan change, or is they going to integrate a player to fill that void which Ross Barkley has created, which his absence has created in fact. So before we go ahead, take a look at the games and the points. Wolves have beaten Aston Villa in the last 3 home games, but their form this season as compared to last season is deteriorating, and Aston Villa have picked up and played a very free-flowing football, a very attacking football. Ollie Watkins, Jack Grealish are picking up the team and moving forward now. It remains to see, do they carry on the momentum or do they hold back themselves? Now Wolves starting at number 10, they've played 11, they've won 5, they've drawn 2, they've lost 4, they've scored 11 goals, they've conceded 15. So this tells the story how Wolves have been performing. They've picked up 17 points from 10 games. On the other front, we have Aston Villa, who are at position number 12. They've played 9, they've won 5. Surprisingly, no draws for them, but they've lost 4, same number of games as Wolves. They've scored 20 goals, way ahead of Wolves. They've conceded 13 goals, which is still a better record than Wolves conceding 15. And yes, the point system surprisingly is they've won only for 15 points. But if you take a look at the 2 games that they've played, considering this game, they win this game, they move up to 18 points and they go above Wolves. So this is a game where Aston Villa would like to say, guys, look at this. Wolves are out with their main striker. They've lost a striker to injury. They've sold one striker. So let's make use of this and let's bounce upon them. Now this is what I feel Aston Villa would be thinking. But Wolves, Nunez would come up with a different idea and quite possible pull out a result. Now Wolves at home, they've played 5, they've won 2, they've drawn 2, they've just lost 1, and they've scored 6 goals, conceding 5, picking up just 8 points out of a possible 15 that they could have picked up. Aston Villa on the other front, they've played 4 away games, they've won 3, this is the 5th game that they would be playing. They've just lost 1, same record as Wolves, losing 1 at home. Now they've scored 8 goals, they've conceded only 2 on away front. So this shows the kind of football that Aston Villa are playing and the strength that their defense holds. Picked up 9 points out of possible 12, so far better record than Wolves. Players in form for Wolves, as I was mentioning, the emergence of Pedro Neto and Daniel Podence. Ryan Etnouri is an upcoming player, a youngster. So let's see how these players perform for Wolves. Now Pedro has scored 2 goals and provided 1 assist in the recent games. Daniel Podence has scored 2 goals. Ryan Etnouri has scored 1 goal. For Aston Villa, we have Ollie Watkins leading 3 goals, Jack Grealish with 2 goals and 2 assists, Ezri Konsa 1 goal, Tyrone Mings 1 goal, Bertrand Traore providing an assist, Matty Cash, Douglas Lewis providing with 1 assist. Ross Barkley has also provided an assist, but his absence is the point of the game today. So let's see important players for Wolves, guys. You might want to integrate these players into your team. That's Neto, Porins, Ruben Vinagre if he does play, Romain Says, Willy Bolly and Corey, the three defenders. And Romain Says is the one that moves forwards. He moves forward. So you might want to take a look at him. You might want to put him into your team while playing the Grand League. Could make a difference. Aston Villa have Jack Grealish, Ollie Watkins, John McGinn. We have Trezeguet, Matthew Cash, Ezri Konsa and Tyrone Mings. These are the important players for them. So it remains to see now how does Aston Villa overpower Wolves at the Molineux. Now, some interesting facts that I could manage out from my study. Now, if you take a look at these stats that I'm presenting, now you see Raul Jimenez, he scored 4 goals with a total of 22 shots with 45% of accuracy. Neto on the other front has scored 3 goals, provided 2 assists out of 11 shots on goal. He has a shot accuracy of 64%. So does Daniel Podence. 14 shots on goal, 2 on target. That's 2 in 2 goals. 64% of shot accuracy. Ryan Atnuri has 100% shot accuracy. Romain Says has 67% accuracy. That's the reason why I mentioned him. If you might want to try him in your Grand League. For Aston Villa, we have Ollie Watkins. Now, 8 goals from 26 shots on target. Okay, 58% of accuracy. Jack Grealish has 80% of accuracy. Only reason being he is their set piece taker. And he is the man that Aston Villa feeds the ball. He is the one who keeps asking for give me the ball, give me the ball. I'm going to make the move. And yes, he does that, guys. He's their captain. He's their leading player. 6 goals, 5 assists. Definitely my choice of captain in fantasy sports, with Ollie Watkins as my vice captain. So another player that could be missed out is Ross Barkley. As I said, he's out of this game. 50% shot accuracy. 10 shots on target. 10 shots. Now Tyrone Mings and Ezri Konsa, 2 defenders, having 8 and 6 shots on goal. 63% for Tyrone Mings, and Ezri Konsa has 67% on target. So these are the players who could create an impact. You might want to try Bertrand Traore in your Grand League, or Ezri Konsa or Tyrone Mings. Now, where the game can be won or lost is, first point, Aston Villa have scored more goals during gameplay. That's 11 goals scored from open play as compared to 7 scored by Wolves. Aston Villa have scored more goals from set pieces, 6 compared to the 3 scored by Wolves. Now, the interesting fact is that both teams do play counter-attacking, so it remains to see which force overpowers the other. It's going to be a wonderful game, guys, to watch. So do watch it and enjoy the game. Aston Villa should control the game and have more possession. They've been dominating the games that they've played. They've shown that they can control the game. And Aston Villa edge Wolves with just 3 shots on goal. So Aston Villa have had 15 shots on goals, and Wolves had 12 shots on goal. As a team, that's the average. Now, the head-to-head record I've already mentioned. Wolves have won 3 games, so you might want to try Wolves in the Grand League based on their last head-to-head record. There should be more than 2.5 goals, which would be an average of 3. That's 2-1 in favor of Aston Villa, and that's my analysis prediction, saying Aston Villa 2, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1. But guys, these are my stats, these are my personal views, these are based on the past performance of the players, the way they've performed, and it is not the actual points that they might score, or it is not the actual result that might come up. You might have Wolves overpowering Aston Villa. We've seen that many a times. We've seen Aston Villa kicking out big guns, but when it comes to the mediocre teams or the lower level teams, yes, they've fallen back. So anything's possible in this result. I would suggest you, if you're playing your Grand League, make a couple of teams in favor of both these teams. Include your defenders, include your midfielders in one team, include your forwards as captain, vice captain, include your defenders as captain, vice captain. Make some changes. Look at the player that has been performing and who has not been chosen, okay, who has a less chosen probability. You might want to pick him up for your Grand League. Who knows, you might hit the jackpot. So guys, where to find me? It's my Telegram channel, The Football Analyst. Final team would be displayed. It's your choice. You want to join me, you can join me. You want to make your own team, you can make your own team based on my stats and my views that I've presented. So guys, thank you and have a wonderful day.